It was awful. It was god-awful.
Hi, we're Scott and Cindy.
Come be a ghost tourist with us.
And we'll tell you if the places are spooky or dooky.
Our stay at the Stanley Hotel had all been leading up to this moment. The Ghost Tour.
We've been on a lot of ghost tours, a lot of different cities.
Oh my God.
It was awful.
It was god-awful.
It was boring. We didn't get any information. He was really annoying.
He was a terrible storyteller. We got scolded.
Yes. Yelled at. And
There was no ghost stories. It was, we didn't even give him a tip.
no.
And we never not give them tips.
Here we go. We're on our way. Looks like we're in the Winter Wonderland.
Yes, we are.
I almost walked out when we were in the room with the flag.
I almost said, let's leave too, but I felt like, gosh, I feel bad. You know, I can know that we're gone.
So, guys, come here, but don't go on the tour.
The hotel is wonderful,
Very nice
and the
hotel.
people that work here are wonderful,
Yeah.
and we've had a wonderful stay, and we highly recommend coming to the hotel. Maybe do your own ghost tour.
There you go. We kind of did. Ours was better than theirs. We had more information.
In the concert hall, that is where you can hear Flora playing the piano well into the night. It's very spooky. And there's also a ghost of somebody named Paul who would enforce curfew in the olden days.
Oh, so saying you're out here too late.
And saying, it's time to go back to bed, it's time to go to your rooms. At 11 o'clock is when people see him, and so a lot of the times in the ghost tours, that's when people see him.
But that didn't happen on our tour.
So
It doesn't believe.
it tells them it's time to go back, it's time to end your tour. But he also, on command, will turn their flashlights on and off when the ghost tour people.
That's helpful.
But that didn't happen on our tour.
Big so far.
Well, like I was saying to you, this is the first tour I've been on where 3 people have been chastised in the first 15 minutes, including you.
Because I wanted to take a picture.
Yeah, you can't take a picture on a tour.
I can't take a picture unless he says it's time to take pictures.
And somebody else got yelled at for taking a flash picture in his face. And another person got yelled at, what was that, for sitting on the stage? No.
Well, he did say don't get on the stage.
We love the hotel, but the tour, piss poor.
We're still outside in the freezing cold, but didn't he?
Say we were only going to walk from one building to the next.
Yep. I think we're supposed to go in. I think that was a lie about the 5-minute story. Inside the main building wasn't any better, although he did show us a big empty ballroom and took us into the basement to show us a closet. The one part we were really looking forward to was the underground tunnels.
Oh, there's a cave system under the hotel. I hope we get to see that on the tour. It was so employees could travel between rooms without being seen, because back then it was considered illegal for the guests to see the employees, so they went underground.
Gosh, it's so awful.
Caves have a large concentration of limestone and quartz.
Well, limestone supposedly is something that allows ghosts and spirits to be a conductor for
Yes, so that may be why it's haunted down there. The main ghost experience down there is a pastry chef. Because people smell fresh baked goods down there when nobody's baking.
That is the best kind of ghost to have.
I love bread.
There's also a gray cat. Do you think it's the same cat?
Comanche?
I don't know. Stalking about with bright green glowing eyes.
That's a pretty cat. Gray?
Gray and
Very
green.
nice. That looks like my old cat Nimbus.
We don't care.
The tour's not good.
It's terrible.
Well, the ghost tour is not good. So I don't know what the other tours are like. The historical tour of the Stanley might be really interesting.
Maybe.
There is one other attraction, in quotes.
We've done the seance, the theatrical seance.
That's no longer the worst thing I've ever seen.
We've done the theatrical seance at the Queen Mary. They did a replica one at the Queen Mary of the one that they do here. And we can't recommend that one either.
No.
So on the spooky scale,
We give the Stanley Hotel Ghost Tour 0 out of 5 ghosts.
It was awful.
It was god-awful.
But since that was a particularly short episode, we'll add some extra stuff here at the end.
What's he doing? What's he doing? I never know what he's doing.
tried to order a Coke and they don't have any. They don't even have Pepsi.
I'm so full.
Oh. Full of ghosts?
No.
So after this film, The Shining, was successful, the hotel removed all the fire hoses from the halls because they kept finding parents wrapping their kids in them for photo opportunities. They said, oh, it'll be just like the movie. Come on, you can do it, Junior. Don't worry, you won't strangle. So they got rid of them all.
The reason it's haunted is because the ceiling is lower.
So that makes you feel creepy.
Well, when I got up to the 4th floor, that's when I started feeling like my hair. It's not so much my hair being touched as much as like, you know when you get chicken skin?
Uh-huh.
It's like my scalp starts getting chicken skin. So it feels like the hair gets pulled. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, look, when you see the hotel like that in 2D on a piece of paper, it's really a flat Stanley.
Like they didn't notice my smile. That's all.